for this one.
Hello guys, how are you today?
Okay.
Great. Yeah. Alrighty, so today we're going to be listening to a piece that we're going to start working on next class. And I just want to take today to listen to it so we can prepare, maybe put some meaning behind when we start to play it. So we're just going to listen to it really quickly, be thinking of words that describe the piece. So maybe some adjectives, maybe images that come to your mind when you listen to it. Just keep those in your head. If you want to close your eyes while you're listening to get kind of a better picture, you can go ahead and do that. Alrighty. So, first thoughts. What did we like about it? What did we not like about it?
It was cool.
It's cool.
I thought it sounded like a bear. It was big and heavy.
I thought it sounded like a bear too. No way.
Well,
I thought it sounded like an otter when it like slaps its tail on the water.
I didn't hear that.
Or no, a beaver, not an otter.
a beaver? Okay, so what about what like specific music things made it sound like an otter or a beaver slapping its tail across the water?
The fact that it was heavy and the snare drum went like da 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 da.
Okay.
I think it sounded like a dragon because I think it sounded enchanting.
Alright, so it sounded kind of like it had a magical element to it. So
Harry Potter.
Okay, so what kind of were there any instruments that kind of made it sound kind of magic or
Christmas bells.
Christmas bells? Alright.
I thought it sounded like a march.
Yeah, it did sound like a march.
Yeah, it was kind of like stomping.
Yeah.
And back to your bear idea, it's really heavy, like a lot of dark sounds
Kinda evil.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if we were to put a name to this piece, do you guys have any ideas what we would name it?
Otter on the water.
I don't think so.
Peter Pan and the Beaver.
I'd probably
What's
have
a
to go with.
beaver?
I'd probably have to go with some form of Harry Potter.
Okay. Alrighty.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Bear.
Any other ideas?
March of the Otters.
So maybe something to do with animals, maybe something to do with magic.
I'm thinking magic.
Alrighty. So the name of this piece is actually Enchantment. Wow, we will be playing it. Are you guys excited?
I'm very
Do
excited.
you like it?
I do. It didn't sound like an otter.
Meh.
If he thought it sounded like an otter, I can see that. As long as you can support why it sounded like an otter, and I think your description of the snare drum was a really good idea.
You're right. I heard the otter. I'm sorry for laughing. It's still funny though. I'm still laughing.
We're not laughing at him, we're laughing at... Otters are just funny. So,
It's just funny.
we're actually going to draw some pictures of what we hear when we listen to this piece. So, And you don't need to feel self-conscious about what you're drawing or how you draw it, because you don't have to share with the class when you're done. I have some colored pencils and crayons and twist-up crayons. So maybe choose some colors that you think relate to the piece. And what I mean by that is, you said it's kind of heavy, it's darker, so maybe choose some darker colors. Like, to me, this song maybe sounds like a dark purple, especially with enchantment. Maybe not necessarily like a bright yellow, right? Right. And you can kind of draw this with the articulations you hear. So if you hear like short notes, you can draw like little dots. You can do a timeline if you feel like it, where like the beginning sounds one way, and as it progresses, you keep drawing across the paper. You can draw like an actual picture of something that it reminds you of, like if it reminds you of a dragon, draw a picture of a dragon. Or you can just do some shapes or just like a mix of colors. And you don't have to keep the same colors you stick with. You can mix it up, or if you choose crayons and you want to do colored pencils or something else, go ahead and choose it. So I'm going to play this again. You can pay special attention to the instruments if you like, or certain parts, or if you just want to focus on the whole picture, that's okay too. Here it is. Alrighty. Maybe guys, just a few seconds to finish up your drawings.
I'm not done.
I know. That's why I'm giving you a few seconds. Alrighty. Would anyone like to share what they drew?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead, Tori.
Okay, well, I drew the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and I drew some stars,
Okay.
and that's an elf.
Oh, okay.
Looks like the devil. It's supposed to be
It's the elf,
okay. And he's in the forest, and he's looking for his friends. So he's like on a march to find his friends, but he's scared because he's alone.
Okay, I can see that kind of with the creeping in, especially with the clarinet.
Exactly.
Alrighty, anyone else?
I drew a bear.
Okay. Reminding me of Bear. He's so angry.
He's scared.
Do you feel anger in this piece? Or do you feel scared of this piece?
I feel that there's conflict.
Okay. Yeah, what makes you, what do you hear that is conflict?
And it's all marching. Like
Okay.
people marching to fight.
You think it's
They
kind of a
might
fight
be
song?
riding a bear.
So when you say, okay, when you say conflict, it kind of makes me think of how the melodic line is passed from maybe the higher parts with the clarinets and the flutes to the lower reed instruments or the lower brass, and maybe that's kind of conflicting. Okay. Anyone else?
I drew an otter on a magic wand.
Alrighty.
Because it still reminds me of an otter playing in the sea. But I can see how it sounds enchanting because the woodwinds and the bells sound all magic-like. So there's an otter and a magic wand.
Yeah, I like-
Titled Otter Magic.
I like how you stuck to your guns and you still heard the otter, but you still wanted to incorporate what we talked about. Alrighty, so that's all I have time for today. And keep in mind what we listened to in the meaning we find behind this with the, enchantment, and we'll start working on it our next meeting.
Yay!
Good job, teacher.
And the end.